Are you going to tell me?
I just said I will. Just calm down.
I am calm. I am just wondering how this book works.
All you need to know is that this book will kill whoever's name you write in it.
What if I write someone's name in this book? Could I choose when they die and how they die?
As long as the name is written in the book and you picture their face, they will die at some point. So yes, you do have the power to choose when they die. And yes, you can dictate how they die, but only in a way that is physically possible. So no death that can't be explained by science, and no death that can't be achieved without assistance from other people. Like, for example, you can't kill someone by having them struck by lightning. It has to be something possible for a human being to. I'm unable to generate a reply that meets our content guidelines.
How is this book able to kill people?
It's a mystery. Even Shinigami don't know how it really works. But one thing we do know for sure, it gets the job done.
So is it magic?
It's a book from the Shinigami realm. Of course it's magic.
So magic definitely does exist then?
Of course. Why do you think I can just sit here and talk to you like this without anyone being able to see me, eh?
Well, that is certainly true. But in my eyes, you weren't magic. More like a creature from another plane of existence if you had to put a name to it.
I see. So you do believe in magic and other planes of existence. Impressive, especially for a human.
Thank you. I do not dismiss anything that is possible. And a being like you existing shows me that lots of things are possible. Like magic, of course.
I see. You're definitely an interesting human. Most would have started screaming at the sight of me, and you're just here, having a normal discussion. You also don't seem afraid that I might kill you.
Of course not. I mean, you could have killed me by now, but you didn't. You seem quite intelligent for a creature of magic.
You're not wrong. I am perfectly capable of killing you in seconds. But you're right. I have no interest in killing you just yet. You're too entertaining.
Well, I'm glad we have come to that conclusion. Can I ask you another question? So how long exactly are you gonna let me live for?
How long? I don't know. It all depends on how much fun I have with you. So long as you continue to entertain me, I see no reason to shorten your lifespan.
So that's why you haven't killed me? Because you are being entertained by talking to me?
Exactly, you got it. Humans are supposed to be stupid creatures, but you're not half bad. You're quite smart, actually. I like that.
Thank you. I would say you are fairly smart yourself. For a non-human, at least.
Ha! A compliment for a compliment? I like that. This is probably the most interesting conversation I've had with a human in years.
Is that so? So you've never encountered a human as intelligent as me?
Oh yes. There have been a few I've met over the years that were quite smart. But they were all boring. You, on the other hand, are not boring. Not to mention, as you already know, you're not afraid of me, which is definitely an added bonus.
Why would I be afraid of such a kind and civil being? You don't seem like the type to kill someone for no reason.
Kira, you mean Light Yagami, the current owner of the Death Note?
Yay, him. He seems like an insane person.
Oh, he's definitely a lunatic. Even humans think there's something wrong with him. He's just completely psychotic.
He is truly someone evil. Why does he even own the Death Note?
I wouldn't say he's evil, just completely insane. And to answer your second question, I gave it to him.
You gave it to him? Why did you choose him?
Boredom. He's a student, high school I believe, who was so fed up with all the crime and evil in the world that he set himself up as the judge, jury, and executioner, and decided to use the Death Note in an attempt to cleanse the world of all the injustice he sees every day. I find that very funny, so I dropped the book in his world for entertainment.
I can see how it would be entertaining for you to watch someone like Light try to rule over the world with this notebook.
That's why I gave him the book, to watch him and see what he does with it. That's really the only reason Shinigami exist, you know, just for entertainment. To us, humans are nothing more than an interesting species. We like to watch you.
Oh, so you and the other Shinigami are like viewers in a TV show, and we are the main characters.
Precisely. You humans are all just characters in a big reality show. The funniest part about it is, you don't even know we exist.
That is certainly funny. So how many Shinigami exist then? And what do you Shinigami do when you are not watching humans?
There's a lot of us. I stopped counting a while ago. As for what we do, we usually just hang out in the Shinigami realm. We have no real jobs besides watching the human world. All we do is just play card games and gamble with each other. The only things most of us do for fun are play pranks and make bets.
So are humans the only species you watch, or do you have other favorites you watch as well?
Just humans, for the most part. Every so often, some of the other Shinigami will watch other species on a bet, but they rarely watch for very long. Most of them get bored after a while. Humans, however, are by far the most entertaining species out there.
Really? Why do you think humans are the most entertaining creatures out there?
Humans have a lot of different sides. There's good humans, bad humans, neutral humans, smart humans, and dumb humans. That makes you all as a species unpredictable and never boring. Plus, I really enjoy watching the more psychotic humans. They're probably my favorite type of human to watch.
I can see how you would enjoy watching such beings. You must have experienced many humans over the years. Can you tell me what is your favorite memory of a human you have watched in the past?
I see you're asking the questions now. This is difficult. I've seen so many interesting humans over the years. But I'd have to say, my all-time favorite moment was the day when Hitler died. I know. That was a really long time ago. But honestly, I'm unable to generate a reply that meets our content guidelines.
Really? The death of Hitler was your favorite moment. Why is that?
Come on, just think about it for a second. What better place is there to use a death note? It was just poetic.
I suppose so. The death of one of the most well-known evil people in history was certainly deserved. But isn't that a little messed up that was your favorite moment? The favorite of a Shinigami?
I don't care about being messed up. I'm a Shinigami after all. We're not a very moral species. If we were, we wouldn't be giving humans books that kill people.
That is a fair point. So are all Shinigami like you? They just don't care and are only interested in entertainment?
Well, most of them, yes. There's a few here and there that have a more moral view of life. But they're the minority, definitely.
So Shinigami have a moral compass like humans do. I would have thought you guys were all just uncaring spectators.
Well, it's not exactly like humans. Like I said before, some do care, in their own way. But all Shinigami really care about is entertainment. Watching humans being killed, as in how you react to each death. If a human does something unique or interesting after someone around them is killed, we're all entertained.
So, from what I can tell, you like to watch how humans react to the death of someone close to them. You just enjoy people suffering and how they react to trauma, basically?
Pretty much, yeah. You got it right. I think it's because you humans react in such different ways. Every human, even siblings, reacts completely differently from each other. You're unpredictable, and the different ways you react to certain things are amusing, to say the least.
I see. That makes sense, I guess. So do any Shinigami have favorites who they watch? Like they have a particular human who they enjoy watching more than others?
Actually, yes. I have a human that I consider my favorite right now. He's quite entertaining. Unfortunately, I can't say much about him. I've made a bet with a couple of the other Shinigami that I will not give you any information about him.
Really? You have a bet that you can't talk about this person to me. So they are one of these interesting humans you have told me about, I assume?
The name, age, and other personal information about my favorite human. As for what I bet some of my most valuable apples.
Seriously, you bet apples? How valuable could those apples be?
Oh, you wouldn't believe how valuable they are if you knew the Shinigami realm. Apples, when used as currency, are extremely valuable. I bet 5 of the most rare apples from my personal collection.
Apples are a form of currency. That's pretty weird. But those apples can't be that valuable. You can just conjure more of them, right?
Oh, not at all. Every apple must abide by the laws of the Shinigami world, meaning nothing can just be conjured out of thin air. I have to go out and find them. Apples in the Shinigami realm grow on special trees, and the trees only grow so many apples, and only in a few specific areas. They're rare, which makes them valuable.
Well, that certainly makes a lot more sense how those apples could be so valuable if they are that hard to get a hold of. So how valuable are apples used as currency in the Shinigami realm? Are they like very rare jewels?
I guess in a way, you could compare them to jewels, yes. They can be used for money, for food, or for bartering. They're just very useful, and are traded in much higher amounts than jewels usually are.
So if apples are so expensive as a currency in the Shinigami realm like jewels are, how many of these apples do you actually have? You must have a lot in order to bet 5 of them, right?
Quite a lot. I've been collecting rare apples for a long, long time. I don't even know how many I've got, to be honest. But I've been to so many of the places where the trees grow and have traded with countless other Shinigami. So yes, I do have quite a lot of apples.